Hello, Fabulamuna. Welcome back to the channel. Everything Sierra Leone. We yesterday bring come on a video of the chief minister we been go on AYV and get an interview. And in that interview, he been get for talk about the relationship with the first lady, and then we also ask him about Dr. Sylvia Blyden, we accused the chief minister of in group in a radical inclusion within the Kosi Mama. So in the interview yesterday, Dr. Moinina Senge respond to what in the allegations against by Dr. Sylvia Blyden. Today, we don't see Dr. Sylvia Blyden self don't appear na AYV, and himself don't go give you talk. But before we bring her waiting Dr. Sylvia Blyden say, let's just jog on our memory back to waiting the chief minister say yesterday na AYV television. So family, let's just listen now.
At 34, I follow and support her very closely. She's an amazing human.
And the Mamikos Festival and Fiesta between some of your supporters, as alleged by Dr. Sylvia Blyden, and your relationship with her.
I don't really want to engage with her on that substance because of the value and respect I have for elders and for women and for my own mother. Because when people, I have never, like me personally, I don't even sabi me Mamikos kawana mi mot. It's not possible. If I open my mouth, it won't happen. And I will tell you the number of times different people, I don't know, random people, say that for allow me make her go and do it. I say no. And if first of all, if you ask me, the minute you ask me, I either ignore you or I say no. So I don't ascribe to the politics of, I think there's been lots of bad politics in this country before. President Bio is showing us that you can have good politics. I'm a politician, and I believe in good politics. And good politics means doing the right thing for the people and engaging with the people. So I will never respond to anybody who abuses my mother or anybody else's mother. Never. I will never respond to them.
But I am left asking questions based on the words from His Excellency the President.
In fact, even whether than the cost this week, now then they provide the script. Say this first year is a giveaway in a bonus fruit tire. Now for costing mama. How big man then? How you go govern this country? You owe it to this country to be a statesman.
By the president in 2023.
Yes. Now
The program,
there are key points in that video that should have guided the chief minister in how he reacts when my mother was egregiously abused for his sake. One, is he a statesman? I believe he is a statesman. The chief minister position is almost number 3 in the executive arm of government. That is a statesman. That is a powerful statesman. 2, does he endorse the abuse of my mother for his sake because I criticized him on the IMF? Does he endorse the abuse of my mother? I believe he doesn't. I want to believe he doesn't. But I am left asking questions based on the words from His Excellency the President. If you are a statesman and somebody causes such pains, because keep in mind, when you abuse my mother, you're not just abusing me. My mother has several children.
Okay.
And they would ask, why are these terrible lies being told about our mother just because you criticize the chief minister on IMF? So pains have been caused in my family by the lies of your followers. Does he recognize that pain? If he doesn't recognize that pain, does it mean, like President Julius Maada Bio is saying, that he is the one sending them so he cannot dissociate from them? Because if he was not the one sending these SAPP auxiliary group to abuse my mother because I criticized him on the IMF policies and the IMF concerns, if he was not getting pleasure out of the abuse of my mother to intimidate me as a brave woman. Because it takes courage to take on the whole chief minister. It takes courage to take on the president. It takes courage to take on the speaker of parliament. I have been very courageous in the way I talk for my people.
Okay.
Does he recognize that he should have followed the campaign policy of his boss? And if he recognizes that, it means he respects the president who appointed him. But if up to today, almost 2 months, everybody has been telling him, somebody just reminded me that even Joseph Sano, the gentleman who calls himself senior citizen, did a piece telling him, you have to distance yourself from this abuse of Dr. Blyden's mother. You see, my brother, let's take a note of something here. If this matter of my mother being abused is not handled properly, it is going to have reverberations where women who want to come forward to speak are going to be afraid because their family members will tell them, hey, not criticize chief minister, you know, say in quick then cause my make us for her.
Okay. Thank you so very much, Dr. Bliden. You've helped the public to understand the genesis of this problem. And of course, you've made several suggestions as to what should be done of a statesman. But again, you've also mentioned that, yes, you are not too sure as to whether whether the chief minister was the one who made the statement, but you've associated the statement to would-be supporters of the chief minister. I would have wished to continue the program, but time is in our favor.
I want to round up by saying something here.
In just a few seconds,
yes. Please. Silence means consent.
Not in all cases.
Please don't argue with me. We're not arguing. I'm making a position here. Please. Silence means consent. When you are silent at moments that you should speak, it means you consent to it. So if somebody contacts a cabinet minister and says to the cabinet minister, Dr. Sylvia Blyden is criticizing you on this your IMF, don't allow her. Okay. Allow me for go kosi mama. And you say, you keep silent. It means you are telling that your follower, go ahead. Because silence means consent. So the chief minister yesterday told us that when people tell him, allow me make a go cause for you, he keeps silent. It means he is endorsing. And if he continues to refuse to distance himself from the abuse of my late mother, myself, and my entire family are taking it that he is endorsing the abuse of our mother because Sylvia Blyden criticized him in a democracy on behalf of those people who do not have a voice.
Thank you.
Them Makitima will not get voice. Them Fisherman will not get voice.
Well, Famon, that's what happened today. So Dr. Sylvia Blyden don't lay your statements on air. You don't go on AYV TV. You don't talk what you want for the chief minister and a president you want to let and stop for Cosma because na the country. Well, this one here, it look like this, you know, done it. Chief minister don't come out yesterday. He don't say no one they cost nobody mama. And he not go allow people to cause anybody mama or elder in our society. He also don't say that people then wherever they can tell them, you know, they involved they for go cause posting. And Dr. Sylvia Blyden don't come, he don't say you. But it look like this case now they to rest it. So we'll see side the ending about in good day. Is it that this fight go continue, or is it that one day we'll go see Dr. Blyden here and Chief Minister that the hog say all thing done. So now they see how this thing they go. Well, thank you for that time. Do you are big? Don't forget for subscribe to the channel. So whenever I bring more content, you will be one of the first people to see them. Thank you so much. And now don't forget to also want to thank AYV TV for what they bring with them content here. We make Sierra Leoneans them they up to date with what they happen.